And Sunshower, unmute.
Yes, good morning, everybody. Well, welcome to our miracle call. It's January 27th, 2025, 2 days after the Vision 2025 that we had Saturday. Wow, we learned a whole bunch, didn't we? We'd like to welcome all of you. My name is Sunshower Rose in Sedona, Arizona. We'd like to welcome everybody, and especially those who are joining us for the first time. We do have some house rules to this half-hour call. The first 15 minutes are going to be dedicated to, guess what? The master, X39. And after that, people can talk about their experiences with any of the other patches too. So we'd also like you to remain compliant. When you speak, please do not name a disease. If it ends with itis, it's a disease. Don't say that, okay? Just don't name your diseases. Just say your symptoms, how it was for you before, the patch that you used, and the result, your desired result. Okay, and we'd like you to keep your little testimonials to like 30 seconds to a minute, because once we get rolling, there's a bunch of people that are going to put their hands up, and it'll be hard to keep up with everybody. So hopefully you'll keep it nice and brief. Oh, and if you need the bathroom, it's down the hall to the left. All right, I see. The first person is Dushenka.
Good morning, everyone. I just wanted to share with you that a week ago, Thursday afternoon, we were getting ready to leave for the mountains for the 3-day weekend. And about 5 minutes before we were supposed to drive away, my knife slipped and I felt it stop at the bone. And I said, we have been planning this trip for over a year. I'm not going to the emergency room. I grabbed an X39 patch, stuck it on the back of my hand, on the hand that I cut the finger. I was already wearing my patches, but I've just put an extra one on just for peace of mind. And I put my finger in a shot glass of aloe vera gel and just kept changing it until bleeding stopped, which was about 30 minutes. So it was a deep cut.
Right.
And then we drove to the trip. And I thought to myself, you know, I'm going to get my family to the mountains. And then if I need to go to the emergency room from there, then I'll do that. But we're not going to the emergency room instead of the trip. This whole time since I cut it, I haven't had any pain. I haven't had any redness. I haven't had any swelling. When I got there, it's, you know, a camp that we go to with about 100 people. They were very concerned about my finger, and several people thought I should go to the emergency room. I said, well, we'll see. Right now it's not hurting, you know, we'll see. And then the next day it was so much better. I actually had the thought, maybe I didn't cut myself that badly. And then people were like, oh no, you did. What's that stuff you're using again? I said X39 and sent them the website, and we're off to the races. But I just wanted to share with you all this morning, I have another miracle from the patches. My finger is healing like amazingly quickly.
Oh, good for you. And thank you for sharing. That's so current. You've got lots of stories, Dushenka, but that's like right now. Thank you so much. Let's move on to Cynthia. Unmute, dear. Got to unmute. There you go.
Good morning. I have been patching for 9 months and started last April and immediately got more energy. At about 3 months, all of my arthritic areas that were painful were resolved. There was no pain. At 4 months, the condition and medications I took to prevent food from coming up after I would eat pasta bread or something like that, it resolved. So I'm off of omeprazole and famotidine. I don't need those medications anymore. In August, I had a horse accident and fractured my
head. No?
And
Manuela, please mute, dear.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Go ahead, Cynthia.
And so I fractured my C7, and in 1 month, it was healed with the patches.
Oh,
39 every day. I started with X49 a month after I started with 39. And another thing, because I go to horse shows, it's hours driving and hours staying there. I used to always have to look for a coffee or a cola to get enough energy to drive home. I would get very tired. I don't have to do that anymore. I'm feeling fabulous. I'm 75 going on 45.
I hear you, girl.
That's
About the
my
same for
story.
me. Woohoo. Thank you so much for your share. Okay, Glenda, please.
Good morning.
Morning.
Hey, I've just been inspired to tell you how happy these patches make me. Because so really quickly, we found the patches because my husband had a patch put on him, and within hours he felt relief from a chronic back pain. His back's been fused for almost 30 years, and it hurt every single day of his life. And then his hip started hurting. And he got relief with the patches, and he'll tell me, he'll go, I don't feel any pain at all today. And it's taken 7 months, but he really doesn't feel any pain unless he hurts it. And then his recovery from it happens really quickly, which is fantastic. But I was like, oh, I'm so healthy, but I want that anti-wrinkling I see on all the pictures. So I'm going to use it too. And I definitely have better skin and stuff. I have better energy. But what makes me so happy is that I have 2 adopted daughters, and I'm an older mother, and I have a new grandson. And I'm always was counting, how old will I be when he graduates high school? How old will I be when he does this and that? Will I make it to this? And it makes me so happy because I really believe that I'm going to see and experience my grandchildren in a way I didn't think I could. And then I'm going to still be the zippy, fun grandma, even at 99 years old. And it's really all because of this technology. So
It is, isn't it? You know, you just made a point. This is the love tribe. You know, we all love you. Glenda, we all love each other, and we would be here for each other no matter what. And look at, you're feeling younger and younger, and you know
Yeah.
you're going to see your grandchildren do their landmark events in their life. Well, thank you for being part of our love tribe. We can sure see that you mean everything that you say. All right. Thank you, Glenda. Lavelle or Meget?
Hey, Zippy, fun, Grandma Glenda. Good morning. So, good morning, everyone. Yeah, last night we were enrolling one of our distributors on a maintenance package because she said, oh my goodness, I can't believe it. In 1 month, my cholesterol has went to normal.
Wow.
That's her story.
Wow. You know, that's
So,
big.
yeah, it is big.
That's
Thanks.
really big. Thank you so much, Lavelle. Hey, Manuela, brand new to our call, and she wants to offer a testimonial about X39.
Okay, I'm new at this thing, so
Yeah.
bear with me. But I did start using about 2 weeks ago, and the first thing I noticed is that I am able to go to the bathroom. I had 10 inches taken off my colon in 2016, and ever since then, with my compromised colon, I have to worry every day about every single thing I'm going to eat so that it comes out properly.
Uh-huh.
And as soon as I started taking it, I couldn't believe it. Like the same day, the next day, it was like my colon was rejuvenated instantaneously, and I'm having no problems anymore.
Wow.
That was mind blowing. So I'm on it, and
Mind blowing. Yeah, it can be. You know, it just seems so miraculous.
I know it was
Patches, this
unbelievable.
light technology.
The
Well,
X39.
good for you, Manuela, and thank you so much for joining us and having the courage to speak up. Cynthia, did you have something else to say? If not, please take your hand down. And Manuela, please take your hand down. And how about Linda Lemon?
I kind of shared this last night, but my first order is in the mail and I'm desperately wishing it was here already. I have never been diagnosed, but I did the diagnostic test and I scored 99.3%. I have ADHD brain. And all of the symptoms or all of the like the checklist of things. I'm like, yes, 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 yes. Till I got to the bottom of it, like, I was expecting some of those to be no. I don't know why, but I hadn't realized how much of an impact it had on my life until I wore X39 for 7 days. And I swear I got more done and just had more energy. I just felt like I would be sitting there gaming, which would normally take, 7 or 8 hours a day. And I'd just be like, well, I don't feel like doing this anymore. And I'd get up and just wander around until I found something else to do. And now I don't have any on, and my kitchen's a mess again. I want them back.
The clutter comes back when you don't have your X39 on. How funny is that? Well, welcome, Linda. I'm so glad that you decided to come aboard. And I really am pleased to have you up there in BC, in my homeland. All right, Cynthia Miller, unless you have something else to say, please take your hand down. I see you still up there. How about Jen Allen?
Okay, I'm just responding to the one that we just heard because I know we're not allowed to say what it is, but I probably have had what you just mentioned all my life, and I'm 77. But last night, listening, two things. Dr. Tom spoke about the SP6 and the X39 and 49 and how important they are for people like me, okay, and you and us. But so I believe that it helps me keep clarity of mind and able to work because I'm still working full time and able to focus. But also, I think that that whatever they say it is a gift from God. And I was told that once years ago by a Roman Catholic theologian who said, you've been graced with that energy. And from 0 to 77, I've still got it. So I don't want to get rid of that energy. I want to keep it, but it does help your mind focus. And I think Dr. Tom was saying that the X49 is really good with clarity along with the 39, and I've been wearing them for 3 years. The other thing is a lot of people say, well, I said this story last night, but I'll share it. But no, everybody here is not on last night. So it's important to share. And I have another show that I won't mention, but it's part of the team tonight. So, I will always be asking people to share the miracles because it's important for us to help each other with our stories. That's it.
Thank you, Jen. And
Yeah.
what Jen was referring to on Sundays at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 4:30 p.m. Pacific Time is Doc Talk. And I'm not sure how many there were last night, but over 700. Sometimes there's close to 1,000 people that come on just to hear these kinds of testimonials and get some of their questions answered through the chat, and doctors are there to help. So thank you again for that share, Jen. And you're right, there's a lot of folks that have the similar issue that you and Linda have. So please, Lynette, unmute.
Hi from beautiful British Columbia, Victoria. On January 1st, I had a nasty fall, and I didn't go to the doctor, but I felt like I cracked a rib, and I had a very sore rib and a shoulder. And I got the X39 on January the 12th, and within 24 hours, that pain went away. I haven't had to take a painkiller since. I'm sleeping better. I have better mental clarity, and I'm very excited about it. This is a natural product that will help us all.
And I bet you're ready to share with the world.
I am. I get to go to Orlando.
Oh, good. Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Thank
Good
you.
for you. Okay, if you'll put your hand down, who else would like to speak? Oh, it's our CL Cole.
Good morning, Love Tribe. My goodness, this is a fantastic call. I haven't shared a while. I wanted to talk about my joints of my hands, 40, 50 years typing, banging on the keyboard and mousing, and I needed to have a third joint replaced in my hand, which meant the other stuff had to come out and then replaced. It was a very serious surgery, even though it's small. And in 10 days, I was able to type and drive and hold a pencil. I could do my laundry. I was chopping veggies very carefully. I had girlfriends here taking care of me and They kept chasing me around, telling me to take a nap, and I told them I didn't need a nap. They could have a nap. And then I skipped the 3rd and 4th month of my physical therapy. I only needed to go 2 months. And
Wow.
2 previous surgeries, it was always up to 6 months, sometimes 10 months. Very serious. So this was such a fantastic recovery. But what I wanted to also share quickly is I used to always walk with a water bottle, and my cells are so hydrated, I don't need a water bottle anymore. And this is so key, right?
It absolutely is, and I'm in the same boat. I go to put my water in my hand to leave for my walk, and I go, wait, I don't need that anymore. Yep, we are well hydrated, and especially if we do drink plenty of water to make sure that the chi is still flowing and that the patches can do what they're supposed to do. All right, Robin, please.
Okay, well, this is so fun being with everyone. Thank you, Sanchar, doing such a great job. Someone asked me yesterday to share my knee story, and a lot of people on this call have never heard my knee story, and it's why we're all here. I had a knee replacement that didn't go well. I was bone on both knees, and one didn't go well, and I'll skip all the details. Needed another one, was researching stem cell injections, picked one out for $12,500. And then Kai Jacobson called and said, my company is a new technology that activates stem cells. And I said, how fast can I get it? I didn't ask what it was, how much it cost. I just wanted it. I put it X39 only, everyone, with bone knee pain. Put X39 on the top of my spine. And in a week, the pain was gone. And I started as what's called a wholesale customer. I paid the $25, no intention of building a business, but I couldn't not share. And then I felt a responsibility to share because look what happens to people's lives. So I wanted everyone to know that most of you are here. Well, I think everyone is here because of my left knee. And so welcome. And then I wanted to make a quick comment because it's after half of the show here is we've heard people talk about, you know, needing more mental focus and things, and X39 and 49 are fabulous for the brain. The HAT protocol has been really fabulous for people that have had traumatic brain injuries, mentally, you know, neurologically based illnesses, strokes, which we probably shouldn't say, but I said it. Or mental imbalances of any kind. And you can go to liveyoungerproducts.com and look up the HAT protocol. It just gives a calm focus, and it's really quite profound. We've had some young kids with that thing that they get kicked out of school because they're too overactive, and wearing the hat, back in school. Okay, back to you.
Most excellent. Thank you so much, Robin. We really, really appreciate you. And it's true. All of us that are here today, all 170 of us are here because of Robin's left knee. So thank you for sharing. And it just keeps growing. It just, how can it not? So Allie, I bet you got a good one. We're at about,
Well, it's perfect segue for Allie. There you
yes,
go.
yes,
Your HAT protocol.
there it is.
Really big difference. I've had some not very good things happen in my brain. Part of it died. And I got to spend yesterday with my children and grandchildren. And they didn't realize how okay I am because I'm still healing from the major brain thing. And we went to play a game. They didn't even know I could play a game. And they said, oh, but Grandma Allie can't sit on the floor. I said, why can't I sit on the floor? So I sat on the floor, played the game. Everything was normal, kept up with everybody. And I just think it's important to know. And I believe nothing happens to us or for us, but because of us. And my life is better now than it could have been before because of all the therapies that happened since my brain surgery that slowed me down. Now I can do things I didn't know existed.
Oh, okay, you're making us all weep. Thanks a lot, Allie. Oh, God. Oh, you are such a miracle all by yourself. Oh, thank you so much for sharing, Allie. And on to John Ward.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
So I made a commitment at the beginning of the year that I was going to get in the best shape of my life by my birthday. So I hired a trainer. But this morning, because of Robin, the conversation with Robin, I got my Renfro scale working. In the last 8 days, I put on 3.5 pounds of muscle and 2.5 pounds of skeletal muscle, which is crazy good, especially at my age at 72, because as we get older, it's harder to put on muscle.
You're right. You're right, but it does happen. Now that we're getting younger and younger biologically. Thank you, X39. Thank you, David Schmidt. And thank you, John. Let's move on to Emily. You can do it. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Find that mute button and unmute yourself. Okay, if you keep looking.
There, I got
Oh,
it.
there you go.
Thank you. Thank you. You know, this is just so amazing. I saw Allie for the first time on a doc call probably 3 months ago. And I was like, oh. And then I saw her yesterday on the doc call. It's a faithful thing of mine every single Sunday night, 7:30 on the doc call, because I learned so much. I've been a registered nurse for 57 years. I have been a holistic nurse, and I signed up with LifeWave with Dr. Quila Ryder and Dr. Nick out in Arizona 10 to 11 years ago. And I didn't stay with it. I didn't see what it was doing for me. I didn't get that I had inflammation inside of me. And because I was just hiking up mountains and running and doing life, and I was well, but I didn't know what I didn't know. And now, friends from California reached out to me. I'm here in South Bend, Indiana. I had issue with my eyes that I no longer could drive. I was walking with walking sticks. My life, my independence, everything had changed. And I was putting drops and this brooder mask on. And the friend sent me a month's worth of X39. I said, I'll try it for a month. And this was 9 months ago. It almost makes me want to cry.
Aww.
Because I wasted so much time and money on all the Western modalities. Here, try this drop. No, it's not covered by the FDA, so there's no insurance for it. You can pay out of pocket for it. Thousands of dollars. And a one little patch. Well, there were 2 patches, Carnosine and the X39. It's miracles.
That's why we're here, and that's why it's called the Miracle Call. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yep. Okay. Hands down. Okay, Leela, please unmute. Am I saying your name correctly?
I am Layla. I am
okay.
88 years old.
Ooh.
I have been patching consistently since October the 5th of 24. I've been suffering with intense shoulder pain, easily a 9 when it's at its peak. And I happened a couple weeks ago to watch an old video in which David Schmidt said, put energy enhancer on your earlobes for pain. I thought, well, got nothing to lose there, okay. So that's what I did. And literally, seconds, the pain was totally gone. Now, it didn't stay away forever. It it's about 5 hours. That's good. 5 hours free of pain is wonderful. And those were not fresh patches. Those were patches I took off my chest and put on my ears.
Wow.
I have done that 3 times now, and it has worked every time. Last night, I had a guest with me watching the duck talk. And as we chatted afterwards, my shoulder was hurting worse and worse and worse. So I reached down, took in my feet and plopped them on my ears. Pain went away. So today I'm trying something different. I put brand new, not semi-used, on my earlobes. And so far this morning, I have no pain. We'll see how long that lasts. But
Look at you
I'm
go.
sold on this protocol.
And Layla, where do you live?
Rio Grande Valley. I'm down here in Texas.
Oh, you're in Texas.
Where supposedly it never gets cold.
All right.
Right now it's beautiful. Sunny
Look at you
and
go. Thank you so
79,
much.
you know.
Thank you so much, Layla. We really appreciate you. Thank you again. Okay, we got a couple more and a few more minutes. Let's go back to Linda Clement.
Since we're not talking about X39 exclusively anymore, the last patch that I had here that wasn't used was an Eon patch. And Ida had pulled, my partner had pulled a muscle or a tendon in her wrist. And it happens quite often, like it'll move the wrong way and get stuck or something. And it reduces her strength and mobility and makes for a huge amount of pain. So I stuck it on right where it hurt and the pain went away immediately. And her strength came back immediatara.
Let's see, is it a miracle or is it science? Let's see. Thank you so much, Linda. Okay, Mara Ava, please.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Good morning. Thanks for hosting. I had a very bad case of the norovirus last week. Really bad. Vomiting the other way, nausea, couldn't even keep water down. And Dr. Tom had just texted me, hey, how's it going? And I told him, and I said I was wearing X on my, below my belly button where I had such nausea, X39, glutathione, Eon, and carnosine. So he recommended double up on the glutathione and double up on the energy enhancers. And it had already been like 3 days. By 5 days, I was all better. And I live in a condo association, and most of my friends have had it for about 10 days. So I need to be sharing the patches with them.
Yeah, let's get on it, girl.
Yeah, and I feel great.
Aw.
So, and I'm blessed beyond belief to be a part of LifeWave. And of course, blessed for Dr. Tom being my mentor, but of course, everybody else as well. And it was awful. So don't get it. Or patch up.
Okay, we
yourself.
promise. Wow, thank you so much, Mara Ava.
Thank you.
And I just wanted you guys to know I'm subbing today for our beautiful Michelle Niels, who had to be elsewhere this morning. So you'll see her next Monday. And you can put your hand down now, Mara Ava. If there's nobody else, I'm going to turn this call back over to Robin, please.
Okay, well, Sunshower, it's a beautiful job. Thank you. And thank you everyone for your wonderful shares, and a special warm welcome to all of you that are new for the first time on this call. We get together every Monday morning to hear these amazing stories and learn from each other and be inspired. Lala, someone asked, where on the ear did you put your patches? I just want to, where on your ear did you put your patches? It was in the chat. I know.
On the earlobes.
On the earlobes.
Right
Okay.
here.
That,
Can you
so
see
we
them?
we get to learn new things every single call. So we're at the bottom of the hour, so we're going to complete. So Royden, why don't you come on next Monday to share? We'd love to hear from you. We like to keep these calls to a half hour and respect everyone's time and let you know that tonight we're honoring a new executive director, and so we will hear from her this evening, which is exciting. And tomorrow night we have on our Power of the Patch showcase, we have Dr. Jeff being hosted by Senior Presidential Jana Kiefer. So that's what's going on this week, and so grateful to have all of you start this wonderful week off together with Miracle Stories. It's a great way to start the day, a great way to start the week, and thank you all for participating and showing up. And a special warm welcome to Kathy. Oh my goodness, Kathy Atherton, I haven't seen you in decades, I think. And there's a hat on its way to you for your husband, okay? It's on its way. It's going out today, and I wanted it to go out sooner, but it's going out today. And yeah, if people have had any of those things I talked about earlier, the HAT protocol synchronizes brain frequencies and has been extremely effective. We never make any promises, but amazing things happen. So love to all of you. I love it that you're calling it the Love Shot. Yes, CL's got her hat done. Allie's got her hat done. Gregory and I call it our smart hat because we put it on and it's this calm focus. So thanks everyone. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and we will see you tomorrow night, okay? Or tonight on our community call at 6 p.m. Pacific on Live Younger Zoom. If you're not getting our newsletters, go to liveyoungernewsletter.com and get yourself signed up. And it goes out every Monday afternoon with our weekly schedule and what's going on in corporate and what's happening in our community. So great to have all of you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Robin.
Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
Sanchella. Thank you,
So
Robin.
happy to be part of the
Thank
Left Knee
you.
Club.
Have a great job.
Thank
Great
you.
job. Great job. Great job.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Have a great week, everyone. Thank you,
Fabulous.
Sunflower.
Thank you.
Yes, fabulous as usual.
Thank
Wonderful.
you.
Thanks,
Synergy.
Happy feeling, everybody.
Thank you,
Bye,
everyone.
Have a rockin'
Thank
day.
you. Great Love Tribe.